Hello, my name is Robin Wiskowiak, and this is my discussion post going over the daily activity. And I decided to work on the number talks, specifically K through second grade. And I made my own Rec and Rec because I saw this idea in the Teaching with Technology book on page 83. And I made my own out of little baby food caps because I didn't have any beads. So this will work for now. And typically all students would have their own Rec and Rec. And they could kind of do this with the teacher, which would be me. But right now I'll just go over how it works. So there's this term called subitizing in the Teaching with Technology book, and it's where the teacher shows the Rec and Rec and the beads, in my case the baby food caps, and we can move them over and have the students decide what that makes up. So if a student said, hey, that's a 3, then that would be correct, because 1, 2, 3. So another way we could work with it is I could hold up a card with the number 4 and have the students work on their own Rec and Recs and make the number 4. And there could be a couple different ways they do it, or more than a couple. Maybe a student does that, so 2 plus 2. Or maybe a student does this, 3 plus 1. Or maybe a student just does 4 plus 0. Or the other way around up here, and so on and so forth. So one way I can engage them into thinking is give them one of these number cards. I can go up to 10 because I have 5 on each line. And say 6, find many different ways to do 6. And I think every student will have their own method to formulating the number 6. This is a good concrete representation so students can explore different ways to make numbers. And they can understand that a number is made up of different units. So 1 plus 3 is 4. 4 plus 0 is 4. And some of the standards, the mathematical standards that it covers is standard number 1. It makes sense of the problems students make sense of problems and persevere in solving them. So if I hold up a number card, like say I hold up the number 10, that's kind of a big number, especially for kindergartners and first graders, so they can play around with their Rec and Recs and decide what makes sense to them. So a lot of them will probably just do that because that's the only way to make 10. But they could play around and kind of figure it out, and then we could go down to 9, and we could even go beyond 10 if I had more baby food caps. So anyway, so that's the Rec and Rec. And the other mathematical standard I found that works with this activity is students look for and express regularity in repeated reasoning. That's mathematical standard number 8. So as a teacher, I encourage students to check reasonableness and not ask them to do the same method as everybody else. I want to give them opportunities to make connections and estimate. And then they can check their results as a class with the teacher. And so yeah, I know this was kind of a short video, but when I was reading about the Rec and Recs, I really enjoyed the idea. I don't think I ever played with Rec and Recs when I was a student. I love the idea of asking the students, show me the number 9, rather than the way we were taught is, okay, I just write 9. They can actually show, 9 on their Reckon Recs, and it really helps with counting, and it'll help them further their understanding of formulating equations, subtraction and addition for 1st and 2nd grade, and then build the foundation for multiplication, and so on and so forth. So yeah, I hope I covered everything. I am going to do a little bit of a reflection as well with this video, just so I can put everything in writing, as far as the 2 mathematical standards, the number 1 and number 8 that I highlighted, as well as the page number I found the Reckon Rec on in Teaching with Technology. So I hope you enjoyed my video, and I hope you have a great day. Alright, thank you.